Welcome to Intimacy Evolution, the podcast that helps you enjoy deeper connection and more intimacy in your relationships. I'm Brianna Carey, relationship and intimacy coach, and together with my husband Mark, a licensed professional counselor, we're here to help couples create the relationships they crave. Relationships evolve over time, and that's okay. Let's talk about it. Hello.
Welcome.
Welcome back, or welcome if you are new. Today's episode, we are going to be talking about...
We're talking about a tool that has been very helpful for me. So this is like a short little podcast, just giving you a tool, breaking it down for yourself or your relationship, your kids, anyone else.
Mm-hmm.
I don't really have a name for this tool. This comes from a mentor of mine. He probably got it from somewhere else as well, but just how to go from emotion to action in a loving and caring way to yourself and honoring yourself and going through the emotion to the action, not like just stuffing it down or bypassing it or anything like that. So a simple tool is, this is how I feel. You fill in the blank. This is how I feel. I feel X. This is what I want. So we go from how we're feeling right now to our desire. This is what I want. And lastly, this is what I'm willing to do about it. So now it's intentional action for me. Because I'm owning ownership. Yeah, I'm owning my feelings. I'm owning my desire. And ultimately, I'm owning my next action and what I do with that.
Yeah.
And so examples for me, sometimes I just feel stuck. This is something that can happen for me, definitely. So it's like, I feel stuck. What do I want? Well, I want to feel excited. I want to feel motivated. I want to have clarity on what to do next. Maybe it's business. Maybe it's we have nothing planned on a Saturday. And so it's like, this is how I feel. This is what I want. I want connection. Okay, so what am I willing to do about it? Well, I can say to the kids, hey, let's go on a bike ride. Or let's go on a family bike ride. Or what am I willing to do to get the connection I want? And so now it creates this clarity around how I felt, what I want, and the action I'm willing to do to change all that.
Yeah, I like that. Let's do like a relationship example too.
Ooh, yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Anything off the top of your mind?
The easiest one that comes to me is we've been ships passing in the day and the night, like busy. And what comes to me is like, I miss you. I feel lonely, even disconnected. What I want is connection and deep connection. And so what I'm willing to do about it is I'm willing to schedule a date night. I'm willing to approach you and ask how we can close the space between us and how we can connect deeper. And so that might be an activity, that might be an action on my part. Maybe it's just me writing you a note, sending you a voice note, just expressing my love for you and my desire to connect.
Yeah. And so apply this to like literally any type of relationship. It can be your romantic partnership. It can be family, friends. It can be coworkers. Tapping into what you're feeling. What do you want? And what are you willing to do to make that shift? It's super impactful, and you know, it's going to feel a little crunchy at first, especially when you are in communication with somebody. And again, you expressing yourself in that moment, they're going to have their own experience. They may not like what you say. They might get a little defensive, you know, but again, if you're taking ownership of how you are feeling, it's harder for them to get defensive. Because that you're not putting blame on them. You're saying, this is how I'm feeling. This is what I want. This is what I'm willing to do.
Yes.
And so if you're a little hesitant to share with your partner or someone, the way this is set up allows it to not be confrontational.
Very much so, right? So defensiveness comes up when somebody feels criticized or feel like they have to do something different. And by going all the way through how you feel, what you want, and what your action is, none of that happens. It prevents all that. I think the one pitfall that can happen is the first statement. This is how I feel.
Mm-hmm.
Watch yourself, be aware. Oftentimes when people start, they start with a story before they start with a feeling.
Yes.
So they'll say something like this. I'm like, how do you feel? They'll say, I feel like X, Y, and Z, and they'll tell me a story, which is a thought. It's not a feeling.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm talking like go old school feeling circle and identify the feeling. And if you get stuck in the thought, I feel like you don't like me. That's a thought, not a feeling.
Yeah.
And try to get past that thought and really what's happening inside of you. What are you feeling?
And maybe you need to write it out. So that way you can see that it's a thought, and then you can see when you get to the actual feeling that you're experiencing. So then you can verbalize that.
Yep. So that's the tool for today.
Yeah. Quick tip.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll do a quick tip Tuesday series.
There we go.
That sounds fun. Tongue twister.
Just the tip? Quick tip. I don't know.
Just the quick tip.
There we go. A combination of both.
Here we go.
I like it.
We will see.
Well, we'll talk to you next time.
All right. See you on the next episode.
Bye.